All right, Shalom. First off and foremost, I'd like to give our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone and rule well. And much peace, safety, and blessings to the hopefully elect out there pushing this truth across the four winds in sincerity and diligence. All right, still striving even until this day. All right, maintaining and enduring. All right, because that's what it's about in this truth. All right, to endure. All right, with sincerity and diligence. But it's a quick lesson I have, put together through the Spirit, and I entitled it "When Thy Life Is Hid." All right, so these are gonna be because coming into this truth. All right, like I have this picture right here. Hey, you dead to the world. All right, but through Yahweh Shai, all right, that's where our life is. All right, we have our life with Yahweh Shai. All right, so this is Colossians 3:3. It says, "For ye are dead, and your life is hid with Hamashiach in Yahweh." All right, for ye are dead. All right, when you come to this truth, you are dead. All right, that old man it dies off. All right, this is the word for dead in the Greek. All right, in the etymology it says to die off. All right, that old man perishes. All right, to be dead. Well, Salaki, be dead, death, die, dying, be slain with, be dead, be at a point of death, perish. All right, because when you come in this truth, it's a whole bunch of long suffering. All right, hey, you dead to this place. All right, you're not that same person that you once was. All right, because what you start following the law, statutes, and commandments and walking their righteous path. You know that Yahweh Shem outside set forth. All right, it says lie, dying, slain, or be dead. All right. And that's why, when you come into this truth, you don't necessarily be around the same people that you once was in the world. All right, you have to be totally dead to the world. All right, even if it's so far, as much as going into, separating yourself from family. All right, you don't be around them as much because what, everything around you is basically um it brings forth wickedness. All right, and you don't condone it anymore. All right, once Yahweh Shemal Shah wakes you up, all right, and have you walking according to His righteous ways. This is the Greek for head. It says hide, keep secret, hide, keep secret, secretly hidden. All right, so yeah, hey, your it's like your whole life is a secret, as far as you being hidden. All right, because just a quick testimony. All right, when I was coming to this truth, I was dealing with this certain female or whatever, and we just lost touch after that. Okay, because I just wasn't condoning in, the same lifestyle that I was living in. All right, so it was basically it was pointless for me to keep dealing with this person, knowing that hey, she's not condoning in what I'm doing. All right, so long story short, we just cut ties with each other or whatever. And then after so long, I basically seen her. We saw each other at I'm not sure if it was like the mall or something. And we exchanged words, and she was like, "Damn, I thought you died or something." And at that moment, that was real spiritual for me, because shit, when truth be told, I did. You know, I died to this world. All right, when you die, people is basically gonna forget about you. You know, you're not important no more to this world. All right, and that's just how it has to be. Like the scripture says, it says your life is hid with Yahweh Shai. All right, so you walking in that righteous walk. This is Romans 12:1. It says, "I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that ye present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is a reasonable service." All right, so that's our reasonable service, being a living and walking sacrifice. All right, because in this truth, you are going to sacrifice if you're not willing to sacrifice everything in this truth, hey, therefore your life is not hid. All right, being seen. All right, that's not being a sacrifice. And don't take it the wrong way when I say it being seen. I'm saying as far as wanting attention. You know, more of that extent, you know, cause hey, people love to be seen. All right. It says wholly acceptable, which is a reasonable service. Okay, cause that's what we was put here to do. All right. Hey, proclaim the good tidings, the good word, the names of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, bring forth these prophecies. All right. Prophesy to the people. Prophesy the downfall of this kingdom. All right. Hey, that's our reasonable service. That's our only purpose here. All right. This is Romans 12:2. It says, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. All right. Hey, because we live in this world. All right. But we have to be transformed and depart from the wicked ways of this world. All right. As far as, having that reestablishing that great connection with Yahweh Shai. All right. Because through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that's and the fear of Salaki, of having the fear of the Lord, that's the only way this can happen. All right. It says that ye may prove that what is good, all right, and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. Going back to that reasonable service, because hey, we prove what is good by renewing our mind. All right. Another word would be like brainwashing. All right, the cleansing of our minds. All right, hey, because before you woke up to this truth, hey, we was all wicked. You know, speaking to us brothers that's awoke now, hey, we was wicked. All right, and we couldn't prove what was good. Hey, we all had a common sense that because the spirit always dwelt with us, since before we was born. But hey. Now we can actually go out and prove what's good. Like the scriptures say, hey, hate the evil and love the good. All right, we know something that's wicked. Hey, we're gonna call it out. All right, and we could proclaim all the goodness. Hey, that's to our beneficiary. All right, and it's true. Going back to eating that whole roll. All right, if it's wicked, it's wicked. If it's righteous, it's righteous. All right. This is Jeremiah 2:11. It says, had a nation changed their gods, which are yet no gods, but my people have changed their glory for that which does not profit. All right. Going back to the nation of Israel that consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and natives. All right. And this is why everybody's life isn't hid. All right. In Yahweh Shai. With Yahweh. Because they set their glory on things that won't profit them anything in the day of the Lord. All right. As far as being they put their glory as for being the best basketball player, best football player, best singer, all things that's just vanity. All right. Show me any dead rappers. You can't do it. Because what? They're dead. They don't live anymore. All right? But when you live through Yahweh Shai, hey, that's in righteousness. All right? This is Proverbs 31:12. It says, I am forgotten as a dead man out of mind. And that's what happens when as time springs forth, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, break you down and then build you back up. Hey, you are considered as a man that's a dead man that's forgotten. All right. Some people, after a while, some people, like I just gave a little quick testimony. Some people gonna be like, damn, I thought you was dead. All right. Because what? Hey, you out of sight and out of mind. All right. And that goes back to having your life hid, in your house with your house shy. It says, I am like a broken vessel. All right. Hey, dead. Keyword dead. Ready to perish out of this place, Dead to the world. Not following the customs of this world no more. All right. Not wanting attention every day. Not seeking after these wicked nigger women. Everything in this place was basically set up for our destruction. All right. And as the scripture said, Esau forwarded the affliction on our people, and that's true. Because hey, Jake is getting wickeder and more wickeder each day. setting they glory on things that won't profit them. All right. Like me and the brother Kalab, we the head of our camp, we was having a quick discussion, with the other brothers, like, hey, when everything hit the fan, because we just had basically a great catastrophe, with this the hurricane that came through out here in Louisiana. Hey, what you gonna do? How did your edge, getting the line up, profit you in the day of that catastrophe? It didn't, and it's gonna be likewise in the day of the Lord. All right, all you athletes, hey, what is that gonna profit you? You LeBron James, all right, even your parents. All right. What is the prep talks that your parents, if they're not in this truth, hey, what will that profit you? Nothing. Because they're going to be looking just for answers just as more as you going to be looking for answers. And you have the answers, but at this time, you bullshitting. All right. Why? Because your life is not totally hid with your house shy. All right. This is Psalms 31:13. It says, "For I have heard the slander of many." All right. Hey, when you dead, you're going to hear the slander of many. All right, slander is when you hear slander from somebody, it's to what hurt you. All right, and Yahushua told us that we will go through this. All right, but in this particular passage, it's King David speaking. It says fear was on every side. All right, while they took counsel together against me, they devised to take away my life. All right, and that's why you have 2/3. All right, you have these Edomites, everybody, all right, they portray us as the bad guys, all right, but really and truly, these Edomites and the heathens, hey, that's the bad guys. Ultimately, or chiefly, is these Edomites, all right, but hey, they all in one big pot together because all they do is slander the men of the Lord, all right. You have younger brothers that go to school and they talk about them not having a hair, getting edge of, not cutting their beards. Simple things. All right? Simple things. What will it profit you in the day of the Lord? You're going to be condemned by that. All right? For speaking against a man of the Lord. That's why it's good to have your life here with Yahushua. All right? Because these 2/3 niggas won't even be able to defend for themselves. All right? This is verse 14. It says, "But I trusted in thee, O Yahweh. I said, thou art my power. Let me be not ashamed, O Lord." Hey, don't be ashamed of having your life here. Don't be ashamed of not having attention. All right? Don't be ashamed of not being a part of something that is a part of the world. All right? Don't be ashamed of it. Don't be ashamed of getting talked about every day because you into the scriptures a lot. All right, you don't eat certain types of foods. All right, you don't get tattoos. Hey, you walking in righteousness. What more can you ask for? All right, knowing that you have a chance or a shot to make it out of here and be redeemed, and obtain salvation. Hey, don't be ashamed. It says, "Let the wicked be ashamed, and let them be in silence in the grave." Hey, let them be in silence. Hey. When like going to Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5, hey, when everything happened, they gonna be trying to plead their case. All right, so it's your objective while you have the liberty to, hey, hearken into and cleave on to Yahweh Shem Yahushua while you can. All right, because if you don't, hey, you just so much as fucked as they are, It's Ecclesiasticus 2:4. It say, "Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient without or change to a lower state." All right, and I got this scripture, because it says, "Be patient without change to a lower state." Because what? Hey, we was once kings. That this world was created for our sake, and we are lower than the worms right now. All right, but still, through physically we are seen as the strongest people because, hey, truthfully we are. All right, but as far as being, rulers, hey, we under the worms right now. It's a very low estate. All right, under the worms, under the soil. You know, that's why it says when Edom, when Esau falls, hey, they gonna be under the worms. But right now, hey, it's our time period. Hey, and also this lower state right here, hey, we dead. All right, we in the graves, but hey, through your house shy we are living. You know, and everybody else that's not having their life here with your house shy, hey, they just walking zombies. All right, they dead and don't even know it. This is Colossians 3 and 4. It says, when Hamashiach, who is our life, all right, speaking about the elect, because what the elect are going to have their life hid, all right, they're going to be dead to the world, all right, and Hamashiach, Yahushua is our life, all right, shall appear, then shall we also appear, all right, so hey, Ecclesiastes 3, it's a time for everything, time to die, a time to be up. And at this present time, hey, it's time for our life to be here. All right? Actually sacrifice everything. You have Yahweh Shem Yahshua, poor brothers from each in different walk. All right? Some walkers was tougher than the others. Real tough. All right? So, hey, it's not an excuse to you can't cut something out. All right? Or you can't do away with something. Hey, the Lord is Yahweh Shem Yahshua, not grievous. All right? Point blank, period. So, with that, hope this lesson was very edifying. To any of you Akim out there, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and much peace, safety, and blessings to the elect pushing this truth across the four winds, and sincerity, and diligence. That's dead to this world. All right, has their life hid in the name of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua. All right, hey, and striving, all right, to make it out of here. All right, obtain salvation. Shalom, Akim.